Hey, what's going on, my name is BJ. So it looks like we're getting another content update in Halo 5 coming out on September 8th. It's called ANVIL'S Legacy. So I really don't think anybody expected us to get another content update this early because it really wasn't that long ago that we got the last content update. And it's the last confirmed update, and nobody really knew exactly if we were going to get another content update. But here we are, and we're getting one on September 8th, so that's awesome. That's really soon. Looks like we're getting some really cool new weapons and new maps mixed in there. So I cannot wait to try this out, and let's get to the REQ reveal. So first off, we do have the content browser. So the content browser coming to Halo 5, this will allow you to look up Forge created maps from the community, and this can be awesome because I think the way it works is they use like prefab groups to share with each other. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's a way to search up the maps, and it's going to be really fun because, you know, in the previous Halos, everybody who made the maps, the only way you'd actually play them is if you had a lot of friends to hop into a lobby with you, then you could test them out. But I think this will allow you to actually search for these Forge created maps, the community created maps on these Forge maps, and, you know, actually play them. So I think it's going to be awesome. Hopefully it's going to be a success because I'm really trying to, you know, see what kind of cool maps that the community has created, because there's some really good people out there that create some really cool things, some really cool game modes and maps. So hopefully this is a really good success because I think a lot of people will benefit from it and really appreciate the hard work that they put into this. So next we have the new weapons that are being released with this content update, and first and foremost we have the Wicked Grasp. This is a rare weapon, and it's actually from the Hunter's weapon that they use in the campaign. So if you guys have played the campaign, I'm sure you guys have, or Firefight, then you know exactly what this thing can do. It's pretty dang powerful, and it sounds like that this weapon is actually a bit of a slower fire rate than the basic UNSC weapons, and it's more of a short to mid-range kind of weapon because it'll take down Spartans pretty dang easily and not so much for vehicles. So this is going to be good for short range for sure, but it sounds like it's going to be really fun to use. And the actual description for it is, it's the Wicked Grasp fire's burst of tracking plasma shots. So we're going to track Spartans probably, and it'll allow you to take them down pretty easily. So it's going to be really fun. Hopefully I can unlock a few of these to show you guys what this thing can do, because I cannot wait to try this thing out and get my hands on it. And then next up, we actually have a new Magnum. It's called the Tactical Magnum. This is an ultra rare variant. It's a whisper quiet tactical pistol loaded with armor piercing rounds. It's a match grade Magnum with integral baffle free suppressor and 2 times the full Smart League scope. So this is pretty crazy. This thing has armor piercing rounds. I'm not entirely sure what that means because I'm not sure if it'll be able to take down, like, if it'll hurt a tank pretty well or a Banshee with those armor piercing rounds, but it sounds like it's going to be really effective against Spartans with those armor piercing rounds because it's going to be able to take them down really easily. So it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to try this thing out. It sounds like this is going to be a really, really good weapon to try to unlock and use, and hopefully I can unlock a few of them for you guys. Next up, we have Berserker's Claw, which is an ultra rare variant of the Hunter's weapon, and this thing actually fires a devastating fuel rod shot after a short charging cycle, and this fuel rod will attract aerial targets. So it sounds pretty crazy. You actually be able to take down probably like a Wasp and also Spartans at the same time. So it sounds like it's going to have a pretty good balance of taking down infantry and vehicles. So it's going to be a really powerful weapon, I'm sure, and it's going to be awesome to use. I cannot wait to try this thing out and see what this thing can do. And then we have some new maps coming into this update. The first one is called Temple. It is actually a Warzone Assault map, only not a Warzone map, which is kind of a bummer because I do really like to play Warzone more than Warzone Assault, but Warzone Assault is really fun as well. But this thing is supposed to be like based off of St. Helios artwork, and it's kind of similar to, it looks anyway similar to like the Attack on Sanctum new Warzone map that they released not too long ago, which is an awesome map. The artwork in it's really good. So hopefully this Warzone Assault map will be just as good, or maybe even better with the artwork, and it'll look really nice and play really nice as well. And then we have Mercy, which is a new arena map, and this is actually a reimagination of the Halo 4's map called Haven. If you guys ever played Halo 4, I'm sure you guys know exactly what that map is like. But this is pretty much like a classic Halo 4 map. When you think of Halo 4, you think of Haven, and this is actually a reimagination of it. And here are some pictures for you guys. So it looks really cool. It's kind of got like an orangish, grayish vibe to me, and it's just it looks like they did a really, really good job trying to get this thing to still look like Haven, but add like a Halo 5 feel to it, kind of like a St. Helios artwork added in there. So it looks really, really cool, and I cannot wait to actually see how this thing plays in Halo 5. Hopefully it's pretty much still like the same layout as Halo 4. It looks like it definitely is. It's going to be, but I have to wait and find out when I actually play it in Halo 5. But it looks really nice, and I think it's going to be a good addition to the Halo 5 arena. And then we have some new armor coming in this update, which is George's new armor. It's called Indomitable Erod, I believe that's called. And this is legendary armor, so it's just a different variant of George's armor from the Halo Reach update that they released quite a while ago, actually. I'm actually using George's armor right now because I like it so much, so hopefully I can unlock that and get that stuff on there to change up my Spartan a little bit. Then we have the Intruder Trespasser armor, which is the helmet and armor plate as well. Looks pretty cool. Then we have the Wrath Ann here, which is ML's variant of the Skull helmet, so definitely a different variant. Not entirely sure what's different. I have to look at the other one to know, but it looks pretty sweet as well. Always like the ML's helmet because of the skull on it. And then we have Vigilant Watcher armor and chestplate. So that looks interesting as well. Another legendary variant. Then we have Beltane, an uncommon visor color. Icor, I believe that's how you call it. It's an ultra rare visor color. Then we have some new weapon variants for the UNSC called COG assault rifle, battle rifle, DMR, and SMG. We have 4 more new variants also with a triangular symbol next to them for all the UNSC weapons. And it sounds like these have like a sound dampening effect to them, and it's going to have increased range and reduces firing signature, so maybe you won't be able to be spotted on the radar as well using these weapons, or maybe they just won't hear you if you're trying to shoot around them or close by them. So that's going to be pretty cool. Then we have the Gunfighter Magnum, which is another ultra rare variant of the Magnum coming into this content browser, and it sounds like it's a lightweight competition pistol, and it's a quick draw Magnum with fast reload magazines, iron sights only, no smart link module is attached. So this thing sounds like it can be pretty powerful with the fast reload magazines, especially since it only has iron sights and no smart link. So that's going to make it a little bit harder. So my guess is that that's kind of like the balance. It's going to be pretty powerful, but it's going to be like a reduced sight and a reduced scope on it to make it a little more challenging and more balanced. So we'll have to see how it plays. But I think I'm looking forward to the Tactical Magnum more because that sounds like it's going to be a little better with the armor-piercing rounds. I really want to see what that does. But I'm sure the Gunfighter Magnum will be just as good. Hopefully, anyway, that it'll be just as good. And then we have some new weapon skins coming to this game. So first we got the Landgrave Legendary. It's kind of like a gold diamond kind of thing. I guess that's kind of how it looks to me anyway. Definitely looks interesting. And then we have a rare weapon skin. This is called Master Control, and it's kind of like a neon vibe. That's what I'm getting from it. So it kind of looks like a neon outline mixed with a dark blue / black background on the weapon. So I think these look really cool. I think they look like one of the best weapon skins in the game right now, at least when they comes out. So hopefully I can unlock some of these. I think they could be doing a little bit of a better job with these weapon skins because I feel like they could, really make them more creative. Kind of like the way Call of Duty has, because I think Call of Duty has had some really good weapon skins throughout the series, and I think a lot of players like that. Even if it does copy Call of Duty kind of, that's okay to me anyway, because who doesn't want a nice looking weapon running around the battlefield, because it makes you look and feel cool as well. So who doesn't want that as they're trying to kill some other Spartans? So hopefully they get a little more creative in these weapon skins, but I think the Master Control Neon weapon variants are pretty dang sweet, and that's a good start. So that pretty much sums up the ANVIL'S Legacy content update coming on September 8th. I'm really looking forward to this update because we're getting some really cool weapons, such as, the new Hunter weapons, getting a rare variant and an ultra rare variant. So those sound really fun. And then some new Magnums as well, which sound awesome, especially the Tactical Magnum with the armor-piercing rounds. I'm curious to see what that thing will do to vehicles and Spartans as well. And some new maps as well. So I cannot wait to play the Halo 4 Reimagination of Haven. That's going to be fun. Hopefully it plays really well in Halo 5. But I think it's going to be a great update, and I cannot wait to actually try it on September 8th. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That'd be great. If you're new, subscribe. That'd be better. And I'll see you guys next video. See ya.